Mic check, mic check. Oh, is that too loud? Hello, hello. How is everybody? Hiei Rin, welcome to the stream. I've got a lot of messages to go through. Let's see. Jofu, who is probably not here. Sota, Penner, John, Joji, General Deader. Rez, Ogi Ogi, Aiden, Kanye, thank you for the crab raid. Thank you, thank you. Alejandro, and Boba, Poku, Demetrius Jackson. Hiei Rin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nuggy check? Oh yeah, I got these from Yurika. Anyway, we're gonna be continuing on with our Gunpla building stream. So this is what we were working on before, the waist piece, and there's just a couple of plates and the thrusters that we have to add on. Eagle, Hiei Rin, welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's get started on this. Hold on, it was the other page. On this side. Alright, did everybody catch up? Is everyone done reading chapter 17 of Oshi no Ko? Hold on, this is not the right page. One page back. My hands are getting all messed up. Okay. Yo, just finished, almost done reading. All right. So while we wait for everyone to catch up, we can talk about Pokemon. That's a hot topic right now because of the Nintendo Direct. Or was it a Nintendo Direct? It was like a Pokemon Direct thing. What'd you guys think? This round is centered on that one girl. Let's see. I saw the Diamond and Pearl remake, but what I'm more interested in is that new one that they were showing, the Pokemon Legends, where they're showing like the past of Pokemon, and that looked really cool. Historical Pokemon. Wait, is this the right thing? Okay. Pokemon Snap being back is awesome too. Open world Pokemon. Arimakana. Oh yeah, that was a surprise. Your player has HP. Oh, that's cool. Rather than the game mechanics, I'm more interested in the lore actually, because right now for me, the most appealing thing about Pokemon is the kind of lore that it just has lying around that like is kind of unexplored. You know, they like touch on it, but they never actually go into it, which is like, I think that's also really cool in its own, but maybe they want to use that part of the franchise, you know? So maybe we'll get some background information about like how Pokemon came to be, and how people interacted with Pokemon in the past. You know, because there must have been like some fucked up shit that happened, right? Though it might be like too family friendly for that. But you know, like in the older series, like Pokemon Red and Blue, a lot of like the descriptions were kind of fucked up, you know? And there's also like some interesting things like all the Pokemon experimentation that happened on Cinnabar Island. You slept on the hidden lore, so I'm excited to learn more. No more battle transitions, you just go and make your Pokemon battle. Ah. Excited for Pokemon Snap? I'm not sure if I'm that excited for Pokemon Snap. I really liked it when I was a child, but maybe like that was just me being excited when I was a kid, you know? So I'm not anticipating it too much, but if it turns out to be good, maybe I'll grab it. I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard this theory. I actually learned this theory from watching Hololive, but there's a theory that Dittos are failed. They're failed experiments. They're like failed Mewtwo clones. I mean Mew clones, when they were trying to make Mewtwo. And the proof for that is that well, first of all, if you look at their shiny variants, Mew's shiny variant is blue and Ditto's shiny variant is also blue. But also there are two Pokemon that no transform. Like I think at that time only Ditto and Mew could transform. And the reason why Mew can transform is because it has what was it? Mew has the DNA of every Pokemon that exists inside it. So it already knows how to be every Pokemon, like how to take the form of every Pokemon. But also Ditto can do that. Isn't that interesting? Pokemon Red and Blue talked about a Pokemon War with Lieutenant Surge. Yeah. We might witness Arceus giving birth to some legendaries and learn about Pokeballs and stuff. Fail Mew. I've heard of this theory. Yeah, it sounds promising. Fail Mew, yeah. And the other thing is that all of the places that the Ditto shows up in the game are loosely connected to Mewtwo, you know, like the Cerulean Cave and the labs and stuff like that. And if you like read the diaries in the labs, they talk about the experiment that created Mewtwo. So it does get like they do touch on getting a little bit dark and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that they expand on the more dark aspect of Pokemon, right? Because it's not like the Pokemon world can be all, you know, smiles and fun and games, you know? It's got to be something more to it. Let's see, so I gotta make sure that this piece goes in first, I think. It says cut out cleanly. All of my cuts are clean. I don't know what they're talking about. So we got this piece here, and it's got like a little bit of that color difference because it comes from two different runners, so that is very nice. Let me do the other side now. I feel like they're trying to test the waters a bit more, but they're probably not willing to change the Pokemon formula yet. Let's see, especially since it's making so much money as it currently is. The theories for Pokemon are wild. Also, Palkia and Dialga were one. Oh, they were originally one Pokemon and then they split into two. I don't actually know too much about... Actually, even Ruby and Sapphire. I played Ruby and Sapphire, but I didn't pick up on anything because I was like too dumb. My head was empty because I was a kid. I don't remember too much about Diamond and Pearl though. Like, I feel like Ruby and Sapphire is like the last one that I played like all the way through. I'm not sure. What's the lore being behind Mewtwo? Why can it talk? Psychic power, actually. Oh, so it's like learning. It learned human language through psychic powers. That makes sense. I mean, it was like born in a lab, right? So it's exposed to a lot of human talking, right? Like while it was being experimented on and stuff like that. Psychic Pokemon capable of transmitting thoughts to humans, I guess. Yeah, you do see that in like in the anime too, right? If it's just psychic thoughts being transmitted, wasn't like Lapras one that could do that? I don't remember. They actually made like a Pokemon that can talk to people though in what is it? The latest one, Sword and Shield, there's like a Pokemon that possesses some guy. I don't know. I saw someone playing the DLC, I think. I'm getting really iffy on this knowledge. Mewtwo is an artificial Pokemon? Yeah. Mewtwo was created in a lab. Hold on, this is not put together properly. Gotta make sure that it goes in at an angle. Okay, there it is. Put that on here. So we got two of these pieces now. And these go, let's see, right onto here. Oh, I see. It's a ball joint. Oh, my camera. Okay. Come on. You're also finished chapter 17. Nice. You are caught up now. Alright, is there anyone else who needs to catch up? Mewtwo was lab grown, yeah. With Mew DNA. Mewtwo's story is like Elven Lied. I'll read into that later. That DNA being an eyelash. Now I'm curious. Just watch the first Pokemon movie, or whichever one that has Mewtwo in it. Yeah, the first one is the one that has Mewtwo in it. Elfen Lied is better manga. Where's Garo? Bet he didn't do his homework again. True, where is Garo? This time Garo's absent. It's even worse than showing up without doing your homework, huh? View from the side. Why do they need to show the view from the side like this? We might witness the birth of Ho-Oh and see Ho-Oh resurrect the 3 evolutions into the 3 legendary dogs it took part in the old times. Oh! The legendary dogs came from Eevee? That's news to me. Oh yeah, and then this fits inside like that, like so. I've already done that. Probably holding the buckets already. Is Pokemon really that deep? I think so. I think there's like a lot of like extra writing that isn't necessary to the story of Pokemon, which is like super cool. H11, H13. It's really cool that they wrote all this stuff that they don't actually need. But I wish that they would use it. Pokemon lore is an iceberg, Pen. Also, why is Eevee so special? Why can it evolve into anything? I don't know. There's bits of lines here and there that in the games that pieces some stuff together. Yeah. Very cool. Now we're just building some thrusters. Quick snips here and there to get both sides. Both sides, and then they sandwich these joint-like pieces here. We'll just put these together. Let's see. It just goes in here like you would expect. And since I already have the other... Since I already have the runner out, I might as well just do the rest of them right away. I think there might be 6 of them in total because there's 2 H runners. You fell asleep? Oh no! Welcome back, Jojo General Debtor. Hierashai, Hierashai. I always thought the original dogs were Eevees. Ah. Pokemon lore is like Dark Souls lore. I see. Yes, unironically, Eevee was one of the first species to split, and the first 3 evolutions dies in a fire. Oh, that's grim. Jojo, thank God, I thought I lost you. I didn't die. Well, glad you're here for our Oshinoko book club. Super interesting manga. I think we could get started on talking about it. I don't think we have too much more to talk about for Pokemon. Actually gonna go on a Pokemon lore research later. This part got you interested, right? Pokemon might be more interesting to read about than to play. Let's see. So where we left off last time, I said to read up to the end of chapter 9, where their mother Ai gets stabbed by the stalker. So after chapter 9, they do a little bit of a time skip, and the 2 babies, they're no longer babies anymore. They've grown into high school students and are now enrolling for high school and even taking on some jobs. Are we gonna gloss over the fact that Ash is immortal? He never ages. These Oshinoko chapters weren't that eventful, but I'm glad Kana finally gets flushed out. Now we have to figure out who the father is. I have no idea what Oshinoko is. Okay, so let me give you a quick summary from the beginning about what Oshinoko is. So what it is, it's a manga about these two fans of an idol. One is a doctor and the other one is a terminally ill patient. Okay, so the terminally ill patient, she introduces the doctor to the idol because like that's her hope in life, you know, like the idol gives her hope. And the doctor, he gets hooked onto the idol, I think eventually, or after she passes away. Okay, so the terminally ill patient passes away and the doctor continues practicing. He continues to be a doctor after that. Okay, and then after some time, the idol that he's been idolizing and the favorite of the terminally ill patient, she ends up going to his hospital because she's pregnant with twins. Okay, and he immediately knows who she is because he's her big fan, and he has to keep it a secret. Okay, but then during that time, a stalker comes along and ends up stabbing the doctor, and the doctor dies. Okay, so after the doctor dies, the idol safely gives birth to her twins, but the twins end up being reincarnations of both the doctor and the terminally ill patient. You've noticed that the star in Aqua's eyes turned black now before how it was before. Wow, that sounds really, I didn't see that. I missed that, and that sounds kind of important, or like a neat fact. Yeah, so it's kind of a wild ride. But after they get reincarnated, they have full memories of who they were before they died. Okay, and they're still like big fans of their now mother, their mother now. Okay, so they have to live their lives without being noticed that they're the idol's children, because obviously it would be bad if an idol, a 16-year-old idol, was found to have children. Aiden, hello, you made it to the stream. Hiei Rin, welcome to the stream. What's up with this story? So this is Oshinoko. We're doing like a book club type thing because I don't want to run out of things to talk about while building Gunpla. Okay, so we're doing like a book club type of thing here. Oh, this runner is completely done, so I can toss it. So make sure to catch up before next stream if you want to if you don't want to be spoiled any further. We've read up to the end of chapter 17, but from the beginning to chapter 9 is the events of them just like being the kids, the children of this idol that they love. Where's the eye? Okay, but at the end of chapter 9, what happens is that their mother meets the stalker again, and then she gets stabbed too, and she dies too. He's darkness to Ruby's light. It's like the anime in which the old grandma reincarnated as the daughter. Where would I find this story? It's manga, so you have to look it up. Oshinoko. It's spelled O-S-H-I. Let me just type that down. I will write it down in chat. Oshinoko. Okay. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to mute the chat Although it might look kind of boring because I'm not showing too much going on in this camera. It's in the title. It's in the title of the video. Yes, it's in the title of the video. Anyway, let's see. Oh, this runner is also done, so I can toss it. Whoever your manga provider is, I don't mind the spoilers. Okay, let's see. What were we talking about? So, after their mother gets stabbed, what happens during that time is, the two, of course they're super attached to their mother because they were, because she's their favorite idol, right? But in her final moments, oh, there's a lot to explain actually. Like the motives for her becoming an idol. And how she finally achieves her goal of like finding out what love is. and then how she helps Ruby overcome her weaknesses. There's a lot. Embrace spoilers. This section was mostly his star turns dark only on the close-up shots when he says something edgy or sounds desperate. This section was mostly Kana, so I think it's a design choice only. Oh, I see. Let's skip the recap. I've completely lost about my recap. Where I was. Let's see. I'll do the recap of chapter 9 to 17 though. So at the beginning of chapter 9 to 17, let's see. Aquamarine. he does his best to prevent his sister Ruby from becoming an idol, actually, right? And he does this to protect her. He really does care about his sister Ruby. Like, I think he's trying to, like, he thinks that he's heartless, you know? Like he says stuff like, I don't care what happens. All I want to do is exact revenge on my mother's killer. But like, he at least wants to protect his sister, right? And then later on you see that he even wants to support, he supports Kana, right? He's supporting Kana in achieving her goals too. Like he's like, well, at least I can help her in her career, I guess, and like she doesn't have to deal with this shitty situation where she has to level down because no one can keep up with her. He's good at acting. But I get why he does it. It's interesting. He's like, his whole thing is that he's not naturally good at acting, but like he understands what the directors want, or like how to achieve what the director wants. And it's pretty cool how he's just smart, you know. And he's had a lot of exposure to this stuff by now because of how long he's been working on the director that he's learning under. He's like been interning there. Initially he didn't want to, but he gave in and restarted the idol department. Yeah, it was like it's better to do that than to just like have his sister like get randomly into a different idol thing that he doesn't know anything about. So he'd rather have it under control, right? Because he wanted Ruby to be with someone trustworthy. He wants to give the people around him opportunities to shine. I guess that's true. Like, he has that image of his mother, and like he still wants people to be able to achieve, I mean, to shine, I guess. Yeah. When is the anime adaptation? I don't know if there's going to be one. They haven't said anything about that, right? Much later. There's not enough content for it to become an anime. Yeah, it's only at 35 chapters right now. So there's a good chance that you'll be waiting for a long time. I gotta head out. Hopefully I can make it back. Alright. Have a good trip. Stay safe. Thank you for dropping by. I really like how the story became a revenge story, because I really like revenge stories. A kind of edginess, you know, where it's like, do anything, by any means, achieve your goals. That's kind of cool. Let's see. So I need to do this, and then take these and put it through like that. Like that, and then add this one to the bottom for the color. And it goes in any orientation, I guess. It doesn't matter. For this. So I'll do that for the rest of the 6. You can read ahead, pen. I'm not reading ahead. I barely caught up before the stream. I really want to like actually marathon it, but I've been holding back so that everyone can catch up. I'm reading the first chapter right now. Kind of weird listening to this and reading it. It's like an edgier Masamune-kun's Revenge. Masamune-kun's Revenge was so dorky. I don't think about that when I think about revenge stories. I think about, you know, like the Count of Monte Cristo in space. Gankutsuo. I should rewatch Gankutsuo. I don't really remember too much about it, but I thought it was cool. You know, like the main character is plotting something, some grand scheme, and it all comes together in the end. You know, like, that's normally what villains do. It's normally villains who are planning and plotting, you know? Maybe that's why I like revenge stories. I like planning. I mean, I don't like planning, but I like seeing planning. Maybe I do like planning. I don't know. It kind of reflects in my fighting game character choices that maybe I do like planning. Ra! Welcome to the stream. Hiei Rin. We are building Gunpla, and we are also talking about Oshi no Ko. So there might be some spoilers if you're not caught up to the end of chapter 17. Gankutsuo you have blocked in your mind, kind of. Did you not like it? Not into it? Where do these boosters go? Okay, I have to attach them to F12. So here are all the boosters. There's 6 of them in total. Ra changed his name? Oh, did he? I didn't notice. I don't know the Japanese names. It says Ra-san. I mean, Aqua kinda acting like a villain. Wonder how far he'll go. Villains are cool. I definitely much prefer the characters that are like plotting a grand scheme over the characters that are like diving headfirst into stuff. I just switched it. Ah, I see, I see. He literally acts the role of the villain. Oh, it's kind of like a Hachiman in what is the name of that series again? Yahari ore ga Dabukome. Ore ga iru. Ore ga iru. It's like Hachiman in Ore ga iru. He's just like acting the villain, you know? He has like a plan, and he's not very he doesn't have a lot of self-preservation when he goes through with these things. Makes him kind of like a revenge story type character. Ah, interesting. I've never thought about that before. But I'm definitely into it. It's very cool. How does this go in? And is there a specific orientation that it needs to go in? Let's check the manual over here. Assemble the other side in the same manner. Okay, thank you. That was not very helpful. Okay. So like this here. So I'm assuming that it looks kind of like this. Ore no seishun love. Yes, Oregaidu is the short name. Yeah, I'm a weeb. So what? We are all weebs. The whole keeping things a secret from Ruby is gonna come back and bite him. That is great. I love it. Not really villain, but he's playing the anti-hero. Yeah? Hiragana and katakana are easy to learn. Good luck with kanji. In the manga, not the play. Imagine being a normie. That's right. Okay, so we have these two here, and then I think there's two more that need to go in. Let's see, where does it say that? What is going on here? So I need F11 and I1. Is this 11? No. Oh, this really big piece here is 11. Okay. Fair enough, Penner. Oh, I already expected an arc where they turn against each other. Kind of like Lelouch and Suzaku, right? That will be interesting. I've gone to the next level, Weebery. I'm turning into an anime character this year, maybe. That's right, you'll be joining us then. Turning into an anime character. Nice, nice. Aiden, I've got to leave apparently. Goodbye. Oh, alright, thanks for stopping by. See ya, see ya, see ya. Take care. Best of luck on catching up on the reading. Yeah. Real talk, his plotting has me on edge, man. Ah, I'm super invested, actually. Like, I can't wait to read the rest of it. What if I just like assign the rest of it? Let's all get caught up on up to chapter 35 by tomorrow. Is that asking too much? I really want to read the rest of it. So H, 8 and 9, so over here. Kind of like Lelouch, but without the eye. I mean, like, he's just got the skills instead. Yes, not as deader though. Half of the people in here are already anime characters. I'm getting Code Geass vibes. I can manage that. Watch me read all of it and pass you all. I want to read more of it anyways. How much progress was made? With the model or with the manga? Everyone is at the end of everyone is up to the end of 37 of Oshi no Ko. For progress on the model kit, we have 4 boosters on the back part of the skirt, and we're adding the last 2 to the front. I think. I'm not exactly sure. But I've got villainous manga to catch up on. Are you going to be discussing villainous manga with your friends? Do you have a book club for villainous manga too? Let's see. So I believe it goes in like this. And there's another one over here. These don't go in all the way. Oh, okay, that makes sense. There's one on either side here, and then there's like a kind of a lid that I put on. I-16. I is the green piece, I think. That's not a 6, is it? It's 16. Okay. So this one over here. So let me pull that out. No, I read at my own pace. I see. What were we talking? I gotta help my sister on the yard. Be right back. All right. Good luck, Poku. Shave these parts here. Yeah, so I really can't wait to see what happens next. He's getting a little bit closer to his goals, which is to expose his father, or like to discover who it is. He wants to discover who his father is so that he can get revenge. Oh, I think I didn't put this in right. Oh, it might be over here instead. And then... oh, I might have them reversed as well. Catch up to Oshinoko by tomorrow and finish Tomo-chan wa Onna-noko by Sunday. If I can get a few hours together, I can definitely get to current chapter. It's 900 chapters long. Tomo-chan is 900 chapters already. I don't remember how far I got to for Tomo-chan. I think I got to the part where they actually became... where they actually started dating. Which one of my friends said would never happen, and was super frustrated with the manga because it would never happen. Okay, let's see. So one booster here. Is it like this? And then these would turn out like that, probably. And then you let's see. And then this goes in on top like that. Do I have to turn this to make it fit? Just like putting these together here. So now it's this nice thing with thrusters. And they like go in and out like that. Tomo-chan is 1 page per chapter. Oh yeah, that's true. I honest to God thought I was following on Twitter. Big ass mistake. Thank you for following. Also loving the BGM. The BGM is from Dova Syndrome. I picked it because it sounds like a Mega Man theme or something like that. It's really cool. Is it like Berserk long or like Gantz long? I binge read it in 2 days, like 2 years ago. So is Kana best girl right now or what? I guess I could give her best girl. I like Kana. She's hardworking and considerate now. You know, she's learned from being a brat, which is very cool. I like people who can learn and improve themselves. Because we're not always perfect. We have our own dark times. You know, I wasn't a great person to begin with. Even now, I have lots that I can improve on. But we try to learn and be considerate. Mega Man theme? Have you checked the X Command Mission background music? I actually used to own Command Mission on the GameCube. But I didn't complete it or anything. I think when I was playing it, I was just a baby. I couldn't complete anything. Even now, like, I need a lot of momentum to complete something. But I guess the skill level that I have now, I would be able to complete it. She really changed after her encounter with Aqua. Yeah, it's really good. D220. What color was the D part? Is it yellow? Oh no, it's just like a different color of gray. This is D1. Oh, D2 is over here. Okay. It was a hard game anyways. I remember it was like an RPG. Like it was turn-based combat. Which some people didn't like. I thought it was I thought the special moves were cool. Also, she's literally throwing herself at Aqua and he's MC thick. I mean, like, I don't think he cares. Dude, I think like Aqua, when he was a doctor, was like, I bet he was super popular anyways. Like his patient, I mean like past life Ruby wanted to marry him when she grew up, and like he's a doctor, so like he's got the smarts, he's competent. You know? That where he doesn't care. You have 72 manga tabs open. When Aqua gets to his father, the story's gonna have two options. Either he kills him and he turns into a criminal and repents for his crimes, or realizes I wouldn't have wanted that and goes the cringe path. If he kills him, he's just gonna kill himself after. I think. He's not gonna bother like with anything else. He's just gonna be like, alright, mission's done. Time to do myself in. That's what I think will happen. Oh, do I have this upside down? So we're just gonna put it in like this. There we go. We got a little bit of that color on here. So this part just opens up so that I think this is for the stand, so that you can attach like a stick into the bottom of it and like make it fly. I forget this is a reincarnation story. He probably sees himself at his old age. Yeah. I got a mix between Konosuba and VTubers with the names. Oh, like Aqua. Hey, do I have this the wrong way? Do I have to take this apart and like put it the other way? See how these things are on the inside here and not on the outside? What if it's supposed to be like the other way around? Oh no, that doesn't seem likely because there's no space for it to be the other way around if you want to do it like this. So I'm probably okay. Let me check the illustration. Okay, it looks fine. Boba, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's a good point. He did that with I too. Yeah. Nothing matters to Aqua except killing his father and protecting Ruby. Mando, gotta head out for making some grub. Okay. I don't think nothing matters besides protecting Ruby and getting his revenge, because you could see like he is trying to protect Kana's integrity, her acting integrity. So I think like he either does respect acting as an art, or like he's actually that compassionate, because like, you know, he was a doctor before, so like if you're a doctor, you probably, I mean, some doctors will probably become doctors because they want to help people, right? Can't generalize like that, but you know. So let's get these other parts here. So now we're working on this part. So first piece is this one. Now we need D24 and F13. D24. The titty scene with Ruby? Oh, you mean like the breastfeeding scene? Yeah, she just like, I mean, the thing with Ruby is that because she was a patient, like she was basically bedridden for a lot of her life, right? So she didn't really have the chance to do a lot of things. So it makes sense that her desires are like uninhibited, you know? So she has the chance to do all of these things now, so she wants to go and do it and make the most out of her life, you know? And that's kind of like what she's doing now with trying to become an idol, and it reflects in her views. So that does make sense. It makes sense. I think it's good. Right, but once his mission is complete, he's done. What if Rin, but with Rin from Yuru Camp's Big Bun? like an alternate outfit? I guess that makes sense. I mean, like, it looks like I could do it with the amount of hair that I have, right? Maybe not as big, but it's anime, so you know. This is a manga, so he'll probably change along the way. When you say Konosuba and VTubers, what idea I had like for a moment? Oh, you mean like Minato Aqua and Aqua from Konosuba? I understand. Okay, let's get this part here. Oh, did I not? Let me file this down a little bit more. That could be a little bit cleaner. Dang, it looks like the second part of the waist is like, I wasn't even half done last time. And then I've got like the leg or the arms next. Maybe arms are gonna be like a different stream too. So again, we've got this two-tone thing going on with the panels. Oh, this is not going in all the way. Oh, there we go. So we got the darker tone on the inside and the lighter tone on the outside. Very cool. Here, one there, and then have to do the other side as well. It looks like I'm clearing up a lot of these runners though, so I should be near the end. So we got this part here, and then we need the strip from this side. Cut. And then F14. So there's not like you guys said, there wasn't too much things that happened besides like the character development of Kana within these few chapters, and like we're getting a little bit of exposure of Aqua's behavior now. Like it's kind of setting up for like the next very interesting event that might happen. We're starting to like see Aqua get somewhere and like get closer to presumably who he thinks his father may be. So it's not likely the director is their father, right? The director of the producer of the current TV series. It's just like there's a chance that it might be him because he is one of the very few people that I had contact with before she switched phones. I'm getting immersed way more into anime stuff nowadays. Ironically, I feel like I'm distancing from it instead. Like anime as a whole, but getting immersed with the series that you're watching or consuming. Is that what you mean? I was wondering about the plot. Maori says he's probably not the father. Maori. I think it would be like, I mean, in terms of like manga, it would be too soon to find that this guy is the father. Like it has to go deeper, you know? There's got to be like a rabbit hole he's got to follow through. Maori from the You Are Not the Father show. I see. Rabbit hole, yeah. I think it will go deeper. It does give me like the same vibes as like what, Monster and Erased. Erased is such a dumb title for Kimi no... Oh, wait, what was the title? Kimi dake... Kimi dake... ga inai machi? Kimi dake ga inai machi. That one was also like a big rabbit hole. It's kind of the same thing actually, you know? The guy gets reincarnated and relives. It's a little bit different because he's reliving his life in Erased, right? I doubt the killer is the father because he killed himself too, and he was a fan. The manga states it clearly. Yeah, the killer isn't the father. Yeah, they explicitly mentioned that the killer was not the father. The killer was just leaked details that she was involved with somebody and had children. So she is, or the killer was not the father. So he got into Ai's secret phone. Couldn't he have just seen who she last contacted? Well, not sure if who she last contacted is necessarily the father. I think like that list that he came up with is basically who she last contacted. Is this going in properly? Something like this here. The killer was not the father. How many times have I heard that deconfirmation only for it to be false? Well, it has to be. It could not be the father by the logistics of the manga because he's dead, and you can't exact revenge on someone who's dead. So there wouldn't be a story. The fan was Jelly. Oh yes, how could I? We don't know the father, but we know for sure he arranged for her to get killed. Job check. Andy's tag. Welcome for, or I mean, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. That happens a lot, right? Like, you get so used to saying one thing, and then when you have to change it, it just becomes super hard for no reason. Okay, let's see. What am I looking at now? I've got to do this part here. Move up the phone a little bit to get a clear view of that. Right here. So I think that part is just positioning the skirt so that it locks in place, and now we're looking at F15 and D225. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. I hope you are having a fine day. I'm doing all right. We are doing a little bit of a book review. If you haven't been lurking and just tuned in, we're doing a little bit of a book review on Oshi no Ko. We basically talked about we've already gone over the plot of what we've seen, and everyone was assigned to read up to the end of chapter 17. So after this stream, I'm going to keep on reading more, and I'll find another good stopping point and tell everybody when to stop for that one. What's up, Gado? Hiei Rin, you missed everything. Now you gotta watch the archives. Are you caught up? Did you read up to the end of chapter 17? Johu, welcome back. Yeah, I'm late and I did finish my homework. Ah, I see. All right, next time I'm gonna tag you on my tweet, so then you'll know as soon as I find the stopping point. You'll have like the biggest heads up, and hopefully you'll be able to make it for the next one. You'll listen to the VOD later after I catch up. All right. Let's see. I think I missed a couple of messages. We're looking at name for the fan base of Dean. Oh, Is it time to come up with a name for the fan bases? Mercial Ago is an example. Please hold these buckets for being late. Hold the buckets, stand in the locker or in the hallway. Hard not to read forward. Yeah, it's so interesting. I really do want to I really do want to just like finish it all in one go. But I want to be a little bit considerate for those who don't have as much time as I do. You know? But we're getting to a really interesting part, and it's the weekend, so maybe we could just tell everybody to get caught up on it entirely. That would be funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this part. You can see like the last peg over here isn't quite in like the other ones, so I'm gonna have to take it apart and apply pressure more evenly. So I'm gonna be using my X-Acto knife to do that, which Kani is why Kani is a little bit too chicken to do that, so he ordered something online to help him take pieces apart, which I thought was really funny. But sometimes I use a screwdriver too, and that will work too, like a flathead screwdriver, something small like this. Just got to be a little bit careful. There we go. Oh, and there's also like sides on the other side, so I could also push this part here. But you forced myself to stop at 17, miss all the discussion. Yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoyed the anime watch along that you had though. Okay, let's put this thing back in now. Let's see. Yes, day off. Okay. Have not read that book. Garo, it's a lot. Speculation of who is the father. Look it up online, Andy. Already am. Nice, nice. Thanks for the stream. Okay, are you heading out? Thank you for watching. Or is it because it's 1 right now? I'm gonna go over a little bit while I try to get this thing put in, because I do want to at least finish the waist completely. Why does this not go in? Did I not, like, is there something wrong? I'm focusing on the Gunpla now because I'm facing some technical difficulties. What is going on? Why does it not go in properly? Oh, there we go. Okay, I have it. Now all of the pieces are in properly and I can flip this gear. Let's see. Rip, gotta go to a meeting. Peace. Alright. Enjoy your meeting. Thanks for coming, Jofu. The baby piece remover, splitter. Sota, that staff member that just said, let them act, is the real MVP. Dude, he is hype. He is very hype. Very excited about the end product of that production. Aqua knows the backstage people are experienced. Manga Rinders. Not just staff member. He was like the cinematographer or something. Yeah, he was like in charge of... What was he in charge of? He's the cinematographer, so he's just like... And he's going to do a lot of the editing too. Oh, look, this is almost complete. We have the side skirts to work on now for here, and then I guess this just like comes in after at the bottom here. The CEO of movie. The director is his own dad. Hold on. E27, D22, C10. So I'm assuming that D2, these ones, 22 and 21. D22, let's cut this up properly. And then we'll look at E27, C10. I actually had an idea a while ago about a name for like my viewers, but I didn't actually like publicize it because I stopped thinking about it. Let me double check my Japanese to make sure that it's correct. But I think it's pretty clever. You guys might like it. So I'll just Google this right now. I want to double check and make sure I'm not being dumb and a bad weeb. Connection chugging or just me? For me, it looks like... For me, I think it's good. YouTube isn't sending me anything weird. Votation on the channel tab. Plot twist. Boba, okay, I gotta head out. Have a good stream. Connection chugging. Tomo Dadin. So, I was thinking of making it... Dinjin. Here, look at this Jisho page here. Dinjin. Okay, but it would use the kanji for my name, so it would be like this. Like this. How is that? What do you guys think? Y'all can be Dinjin. Puns, nice. Yeah. You have to be a little bit of a weeb to understand this pun. But you're all my neighbors, I guess. we're all neighbors in this internet world. I guess the next tweet I'm gonna put out is gonna be like addressing everyone as Dinjin now. You guys are all Dinjin. What am I looking at? E27. Nice. Ninjin, like carrots. Oh, you understand the kanji? Hito? I'll just ask a certain JP VTuber. I'm officially a neighbor. We're all neighbors in the internet world. Gundam. Hiei Rin, welcome to the stream, Jawa. I'm finishing up the waist piece, and after that the stream will be over, but I have a little bit to go, so I'll be talking for a bit. By the way, for the next Gundam stream, for the next Gunpla building stream, you want to be reading the manga Oshinoko. It's the spelling is in the title of the video, so go check that out if you haven't already. This stream is up to the end of chapter 17, and then the next stream I'll be announcing how far I get later today. Shoot, I put this in the wrong order. Just get these pieces separated again. With my X-Acto knife because I'm not a chicken. Or certain crab. No, I think it's better to just like go at it from... Oh, this is hard to remove. I wonder if I can just like slide this piece underneath like this. Instead. Ah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this goes in like that. So now we have this piece with the two-tone, the double gray tone. Yurika, hiei rashai. Ninjin is clever, I think. Yes, I am still learning with Duolingo and memorize. Ninjin is nice. Ninjin is clever. Read until chapter 35 now. Gonna have to explain the X-Acto knife reference. I'm literally using an X-Acto knife and stuffing it in between the two pieces and then like twisting it to get them off. You just have to be careful and you can do it. I saw it on my feed, but don't get it. In one of my streams, in one of the building streams, I literally explained that that's how you do it. Because that's how you do it. You use an X-Acto knife if it's like really small, and then when you get the gap a little bit bigger, you take your flathead screwdriver, your small flathead screwdriver like this, and then you can like kind of put it in and then like kind of break it apart like that. That's just a technique for people who make mistakes. That runner is complete. This runner has one piece left. And the other piece is here. Okay. Cut. 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 I feel like I'm getting a lot of emails. I've been lurking while I eat dinner? Ah, okay. You just finished or what? Have you been enjoying the discussion? You must be caught up on it already, right? I have to do some chores. We'll miss the end of this, so I'll be off. So yeah, thanks for dropping by, and thank you again for... Wait, what am I going to say? Anyways, have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Dinner? It's still morning here. 2 p.m. Dang. Well, that is how it's named in English. I call it trinchetta in Spanish. The X-Acto knife? Later, Jojo. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Where was the other piece? Oh, right here. Okay. I'm gonna mention the chancla again this stream for no reason. The chancla is iconic. We have something similar like that in Asian culture, you know? It's not a slipper, but you know, the feather duster is feared by all Asian households, the tanpiu. I don't know if you've seen memes of that. If you've like seen a feather duster where like all the feathers, the feather side is like, there's like a dent in it. Because that's the handle. Yeah. Very cool. La chanclavela hachiami cabeza? I don't know if I can pronounce this. Seems very difficult. Okay, so I got the other piece done, so now I can attach it to the waist part here. So that's going to be on either side. And it kind of completes the shape of the skirt. Let's get this over here. You are pretty much on it. Okay. In my country, nettle was the scary weapon of my childhood. The slippers fly to my head. Here, this other side. Okay, so now we got the front here, like this. It all fits in like really neatly, really tightly, if you position it properly. And then the bottom, I think you just like plug that in here. Still here, caught up on reading chapter 1. Oh, how are you liking it so far? It's a ride, right? It's wild, huh? How does this go in? So you just like push this in like that. So this is the heart-shaped bottom that that we were talking about last time, and the whole thing looks kind of like that. And because of how it's constructed, the pieces kind of break apart like this here, and you can kind of get this nice effect of like all the thrusters coming out like that. Upskirt, nice. Yeah, nice. So we got this here, and like it's all coming out like that, so that the thrusters have a little bit more mobility. Okay, and then it says to attach the torso to it. So now we got the torso over here. Kind of looks like a wedding dress here, huh? You got like this really long skirt, and then you got the torso here. And I believe we can put the head on now. Let's see. Arm units. Where does the last thruster go? They never told me where to put the last thruster. Did I just like miss one? I'm kind of confused. Cause there's only 5. Anyways, I'll put the head on now. Now we got this here. Now you want a Zeong anime girl? Big wedding dress Zeong? That'd be cool. Zeong is my waifu. I'm confused. Where does this go? Why is there just like an extra thruster? Maybe we don't need it. Maybe it was just there because like they had space to put it on. I'm like looking through the manual right now, and I don't see anywhere where you need to do it. It looks like the arms are gonna be pretty quick to finish. Oh, but there's hands too. The hands might be a little bit more annoying. Well, I'll have more time tomorrow because it's the weekend, so. Oh no, maybe I have a tournament tomorrow. There's some fan art for it. It's a weapon. Definitely will be buying the book to keep reading it. Ah. Okay, so we got this Zeong here. I'll take a better picture of it and upload it to Twitter later. But for now, you get this like super zoomed up piece because my camera is mounted funny. So next time, I'll post when. Yeah, I'll post how far we need to do for next time. It might not be Saturday. It might be Sunday. I'll let everyone know. And I think what we'll do is rather than define a stopping point, I think we'll just go ahead and assign the rest of the manga. Everyone get caught up to 35 by Sunday, I think, or Monday. I'll decide later. If it's Sunday, go to 35. Yeah, okay. So by Sunday, let's all get to 35. Saturday, I might be doing a stream of the tournament that I'm entering with a few friends. And also, you guys have to, you guys should go and watch Yurika's 400 celebration stream, and also Emudi's re-debut with her 2D live. Let me post the links to that there because they're pretty important. Everyone who watches me is obliged. Good luck. Thank you. Let me find these streams and post it for you guys, so you guys can hit the notification bell if you're interested. Nice. They just show up on my homepage. So this one here. Sunday. Saturday is jam-packed. Yeah. I'm waiting for Emudi to re-debut so I can post the Emudi Exodia I assembled. Actually get my first set of Gunpla Monday. Oh, you ordered Gunpla? Nice. High grade RX-78-2 and Zaku-2. Nice. High grades are a very good entry point. They're very simple to construct and they don't take too much time. I'm already on it. Nice. We'll definitely drop in next time. Thank you. I assembled the entire model minus the arms. Oh, you mean the Exodia? Okay, well, I guess it's about time to end my stream. Thank you all for coming, and keep your eyes out on Twitter for my next assignment and a better picture of what I've completed for the Zeong. And hope to see you guys Sunday, and also at Emily and Yudika streams, and possibly at my tournament stream. I'll be streaming that, I think. Hopefully it doesn't clash with the 2 other streams, but it might be unavoidable, which would be unfortunate. But if it does clash, then I want you guys to watch their streams and not mine. Otsukarin, bye bye.